Hello again, YouTube. Do apologize about not having an unboxing video for you last month. Having some technical issues with the way I did it, so I have to go back to the old way, which isn't as high quality, unfortunately. But February unboxing! Super excited for this one. Let's check it out. Just desserts is the theme this month. First thing right on top, put this over here. New shirt. Let's check this bad boy out. You had to wish for a sandwich and dessert, didn't you? It's great. We've got some cool shirts in these RPG crates, man. Ooh, new mini. Oh, that is really, really cool. Let's see over here. Alright, so she is a sultry noble djinn. Interesting. I may end up using her. Let's see if I can may or may not use her in my upcoming campaign, because nobody's a female, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be fighting females. It's just not wanting to focus. This is why I was hoping the new way of recording was going to work, but didn't really work out too well for me last month, and I have to get that figured out. Yay, growing! Yes! Alright, and 3 new Tales from the Bloody Bucket adventure modules. Oh, yep. Definitely get to use it, because look, there's a djinn. That's really cool. Now, I have been looking over the modules in a little more detail, and they are really cool. I cannot wait to use them. A special thanks to Chris over at RPG Crate, because we are starting, the campaign I'm about to run is going to be recorded. We're doing a podcast, and we're going to release the episodes. It's going to be set in the world of the Tale of Three Rivers Ford, and do the Tales from the Bloody Bucket modules. So thanks to Chris for letting us do that. We're going to have a few, obviously, that aren't actually in the story, because our players aren't necessarily part of that story. They have their own story going on, and I try to write the story as a GM to where they're going to be a little more invested. More news about that coming soon. Really excited about that. What do we have here? 5th edition fantasy number 6, a level 4 adventure module. Raiders of the Lost Oasis. That's pretty cool. So Good Man Games, one of their $10 modules, level 4. Looks like it's a bit of a desert setting, with a few little tombs in there. Have to flip through that a little more. Oh man. Okay, so this month you get Tales from the Bloody Bucket. There are 3 little adventure modules and 2 full modules. This is the second one we've gotten, well, since I started in November. It's the second one we've gotten from AdventureAweek.com. For 4-player characters, level 7. Set up for Pathfinder on this one. Pathfinder or 3.5 compatible, because if you've played Pathfinder or 3.5, you know they're pretty much the same. Pathfinder just has a few little tweaks to it. Tower of Screaming Sands. So that's pretty cool. Get some more of that. Anything else in there? Nope, just one more level of foam, which is actually really cool. I've been using the foam and my spare boxes to actually keep all my stuff together. Oh, that's the book box. That's not the one I want. Yeah, because the foam, being pick-apart foam, is really handy, and these boxes are like the perfect size to keep everything in. It is really, really cool. Sorry, trying to. Well, actually, I didn't leave that all. Take off that top layer of foam. Cool. So, I'll have to make a little space for my Jin miniature now. And then I've got some of the Pathfinder decks and some adventure coins from Norse Foundry. That this is essentially my campaign box. That this is what I'm going to be running from the for the campaign. We're going to be using the critical hit deck, the critical fumble deck, and even like the plot twist decks, just to add a little more to the story of it. And then the coins are going to be similar to Inspiration from 5th edition, but tweaked quite a bit to fit our campaign setting and everything like that more. It's very much a metagame mechanic. Download supporting setting. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that was everything this month. Really, really cool. Can't wait to check this stuff out for this month, and then let you guys know as well about when we start up our podcast. We'll let you know when the website goes live and when we're actually getting ready to start the podcast, because we're going to do weekly on the podcast, but the first week leading up to our first full episode, we're going to have little mini ones in there to kind of introduce to our players and our characters. And we are really excited to get that started and hear from you guys what you think about our show.